We're going to do a quick card using Create a Critter and Imagine More. I've had a request to show the regular Cricut images printed with the Imagine More paper prints. So we are going to do that. The first thing we want to do is power up our machine. Once you load your Imagine cartridge, wait until it's loaded and then insert your regular Cricut cartridge. I want to do a fall card, and we're going to do the pumpkin on page 70. And I want to shadow it in black, so I'm going to hit shadow. It's going to be the shift lock and the pumpkin. Then I want to make sure that it's the size and the color that I want, so I'm going to hit the pencil. And it has it at 3 inches, so I think that's probably going to be about right for the size. So all I've done is I hit my color wheel and I've just chose the shade of black that I want, and it shows it right here. We'll click apply, and that is going to be our shadow, and that is good. Now we want to go back to the image. I might have to hit apply right there. Okay, so there's our shadow. Now I need to take the shadow off. And select the pumpkin. And let's make it brown. Okay, so we have our shadow, our base layer. Now we want layer 1. And this we're going to do in a really fun paper pencil. And there's this really fun plaid. It's an orange plaid. These are some of the patterns that come with the Imagine More cartridge. Very, very cute. The one thing at this time is you cannot alter the colors of the patterns. So if I wanted this polka dot paper in blue, I cannot change that at this time. I'm not sure if it's because of licensing with the designers, or if that's something that possibly they'll have in the future. Hopefully they'll come up with some pattern cartridges that we can alter the colors. But at this time, whatever color it is, it is. And there's the paper that I wanted. When you're going to print and cut, you insert the mat on top of the roller. It prints the image. Then it does something behind the machine and shifts the mat so that it comes out below the roller. And if this paper is not stuck down good on the edge, when it starts coming back through, it will hit the roller and it will push your paper right off the back. I had this happen several times when I was playing with it yesterday, and I had just a few issues with my mat, but it seems to be better today. I wiped it down with a baby wipe, and that seemed to get the sticky. It kind of made it stickier. So just make sure it's stuck really well. Put it in on the top. Okay, so next, and there it shows you exactly how much. You can look at that grid and see you need to make sure your paper's big enough. And now that I look at it, my paper is just barely gonna fit. It goes right up to this top edge, so it's gonna take this full length of paper to print and cut. Okay, so it looks good. Let's hit next. And you want to apply light pressure and hit go. And you continue to apply pressure until it pulls it in like that, and then let it go, and it will do the rest. And as you can tell, this is a big machine. It is going to take up a lot more room than your expression. It's a lot taller. The depth, there's a lot more depth to the machine. And I think it might be just a little bit wider as well. And it also tends to shake my table as it works. Okay, it's getting ready to cut. Now the blade is reading exactly where it's at on the mat, so it knows exactly where to cut. And I think I got my machine calibrated pretty well because it seems to cut right inside the bleed lines. Is that awesome or what? I love it. And this actually looks a little more brown than black. I probably should have went down a couple of shades. See if I can. And the nice thing is the ink is completely dry when it comes out of the machine. You do not have to worry about smearing it because it is dry. Is that cute or what? There you go. Okay, let's go ahead and make this a cute little card. We'll embellish it up just a little bit and make a quick, simple fall card. All right, let's put this together and make a quick card. I'm going to ink the edges of the top layer of my pumpkin. But as you can tell, there are no white edges, so you do not have to ink it. I just tend to ink everything. Let's put our pumpkin together. My base layer is a little bit red. I would like to have it a little more brown, but I was not used to the color wheel. So you just kind of have to play with it and learn the colors and what you like. Add our little pumpkin. Let's see. All right, and I'm just going to do an A2 sized card. So I'm just going to use a border punch and punch a cute scalloped edge. All right, let's put our little Happy Harvest sentiment. There we go, and we are ready to finish it up. We'll add our little pumpkin. Let's add a little bow to our pumpkin or our jack-o'-lantern. Oh, that's cute. Okay, let me get a glue dot. This orange ribbon will probably show how much red is in my brown paper. Well, there we go. There you have it. The pumpkin from Create a Critter, a regular Cricut cartridge, combined with the colors and patterns from the Imagine More Cricut cartridge.